Okay, so I'm gonna real quickly show the process of what I did to tune a trailer. This one, to be specific, I've already got it tuned, but I'm gonna show what all I did on it. So, brake doesn't really make that much of a difference for what I'm doing. I'm gonna install this though, just because brake balance. Again, I also on the brake balance on all my vehicles that I'm hauling heavy loads with, I do F50. This puts more of the brake power towards the rear wheels. That way you're not nose diving as hard. You can do these upgraded brakes or the basic. It's whatever you want to do. The basic's going to wear out faster with heavy loads. I don't really care. If you're doing off-road, 50% anti-roll. Okay, it's going to ride smoother on bumpy roads. Do not try to take this drifting because it will roll over. Also on the bumpy roads, be careful on corners because it will easily roll over as seen in one of my other videos. Springs, 200%. This is what this is going to do is it's going to increase the stock springs to 100% more of what stock is. It's going to give you a little bit more stability with a heavy load. As this says, it's going to decrease ride comfort and grip on uneven surfaces. Now, if you were to do 200%, you want to load 6 planks onto this, that's perfect. You want to load more than 6 planks, go up to 400%. You want to load 5 planks, you can do 200% or 150. I did 6 planks with this earlier, this worked fine. It's going to just keep the trailer from bouncing too much and throwing your truck around. You start climbing a hill, this is actually going to sink down a little bit and actually, properly function. Hard to say, really. Hard to express what I'm trying to say. Dampeners. This is, again, 200%. This is an extra 100 on stock. This is going to make, what happens is whenever you hit a bump, your suspension is going to compress and decompress. This is bound damping and rebound damping. Compress, decompress. With this up like this, it's going to make it slower. So it's going to make it ride a little bit stiffer. But again, we're hauling a heavy load. So what's going to happen is if you haul 4 planks or 2 planks with this, it's going to bounce really, really bad. You can drop it down to 150% or 200% for running 6 planks. It's whichever you like more. I'm actually going to be dropping these to 150s because when I did the 6 earlier, it just seemed like it could use it. Ride height on all of my stuff, I lift them. I am going to be actually going to a +8 for this trailer because +10 is just too much for this trailer combined with my truck. Spacers, always go 100mm. When you're doing off-road, it helps. It will help it from rolling over as much. It's still going to roll, not going to be as bad. On your trucks, you want to go out as wide as you can because it is going to help with traction and stability. Angle kit, obviously, this doesn't have steering, but on your trucks, if you're doing off-road, you're doing a semi-truck, do the +10. If you do a Terra, don't. Tires, whatever you want. They're just going to wear out faster with heavier loads with the KMH1s. KMH2 is going to handle a heavier load a lot longer. Wheels. This is kind of up to you. On trailers, I haven't really noticed much of a difference. But you can do, some of these are wider than others. The Cuda is the widest tire. The SRT has the widest track width. Galima is always a good one. I go with Galima a lot, or the Atlas. I like the look of the Galimas. But I'm going to go ahead and throw the Cuda on here because it's the wider tire. Obviously, there's nothing in here, etc. Nothing in here. This is where you would add in storage boxes, fuel tanks. On your trailers, don't do that if you're taking them off road. It's just not gonna work. Now, for my truck, this one specifically, this one does great. So again, 50% anti-roll, 200 springs, 200 dampeners, ride height plus 10, base thirds are at 100, angle kit plus 10. I have the large radiator, long intake. This gives you more torque on lower RPMs. The engine, I have the Max 540 turbocharger. I have a stage 1. You can put a stock in. It's going to help a little bit, not that much. Now, running a stage 1, you're likely going to overheat it faster. Stock, you're not going to overheat it as fast. This has a 13 speed. That seems to be great for what I'm doing. And the final drive, I have a 3.55. You can put a 373. It's going to be a little bit faster. 3.55, I think, seems to be ideal for what I'm doing. And then I have the I have the 2-inch in this one. Interesting. I don't quite understand how the two-way works. I think this will work if you go forward. If you're going forward and you give it gas, one tire spins, it will lock them. Start backing up, one tire spins, it will lock them. You can do this, or you can just go straight locked. Whatever you want to do. You can also do the 1.5 way, which I'm actually going to go ahead and grab one of those. I'm not. Aerodynamic, this doesn't have anything, etc. I put fuel tanks on this one because this does not have a very big fuel capacity. I ran it out of fuel the other day, actually, just going up to the coal mine. No, and this one is the one that I just posted a video on. I'm going to change some things. So, first of all, I'm going to go to a 13 speed. Oh, I can't. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Let's sell a couple things. I don't even know why I have all of these. This is what the Terra comes with, I think. It's a bit much. I'm going to a 13 speed instead of the 18. On the final drive, I'm going to go to a 3.5. Get rid of that. This has the 1.5. Not sell these. So, the suspension is at 150, 150. So this one's more set up for 5 planks. Yeah. So, I mean, that's basically it. This one does have different aerodynamics you can put on the roof, like that one or this one. These really only help when it comes to hauling down the highways. With a big trailer, you're going to get better fuel mileage with one or the other. This is the stock bumper. Notice how low it sits. Number 5 and number 6, they sit higher. This gives you a little bit more ground clearance. That helps with off-roading. And again, on this one, I put the fuel tanks because it never hurts to have more fuel. So, there you go. Thank you. Have a good one.